What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at Copart for another Copart walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. Number one, we got a 2005 Toyota Camry Solara. This is one of my favorite kind of old school Toyota vehicles. I love the convertible Toyota Camry Solara. On the back it just says Toyota Solara, but on the listing it says Toyota Camry Solara. Obviously V6. This thing's going to be loaded. These are really nice old cars. The convertible top, you know, it's a little rough, but it's not horrible. It probably doesn't even leak. It's got some wear spots. It's got some folding back here and there, but I mean, overall it looks like the top still seals very nicely. The body's got quite a few dings, probably belong to someone a little bit older. A couple oopsies here and there, lots of rot chips on the front. I'm going to bet this thing's probably got at least 180,000 miles on the odometer. Overall, though, not too bad. Looks like it could use a set of tires, a really good cleaning, and somebody to drive it. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a little rough, guys. It's a lot rough, actually. Okay. You know, Toyota and Lexus, they generally hold up pretty well over time. This one did not. So maybe it spent most of its life outdoors, or it had a hard life. That's all I can tell you. She had a hard go of it, guys. Let's climb in. It doesn't smell bad though. Wow, the dash is destroyed. Oh my goodness. Look at this gauge pod right here. I love this cluster of pods, but looky here. I mean, the dashboard is absolutely just destroyed. The screen is cracked everywhere. The armrest over here is wavy. It's like, yeah, this car is very, very rough. You know what that means? It should go very, very cheap, and that's fine with me. I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot on an old car if it's not too much money. No power at all. Okay, well, let's pop the hood. Let's take a look underneath, see what she's working with. Ooh, golly, wow. Oh my goodness. She's a little rough, guys. Just like the interior, we got valve cover gaskets leaking for sure. Probably a lot more than that. There's probably a lot more than just valve cover leaks going on under here. It is a timing belt motor, 3.3 liter V6 with variable valve timing. It's got a new motor mount. You can clearly see somebody put a new strut mount on there. You've got new struts on the front. They did the right thing and they replaced both of them, so that's good. She's going to need a jump start. This is a little, even for me, guys, this is a little rough, even for me. The hood struts don't work, so give me just a second. I'm going to sit this camera down. I'm going to put a jump on it. We're going to find out if it runs together. All right, let's hop in, see what she does. Wow, yeah, I was wrong on the mileage, guys. It still runs like a top, though, doesn't it? Wow. Okay, you guys guessed the mileage before I show it to you. And look, even though the screen looked like it was all cracked up, it still works. I mean, it's all cracked in the back. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's in bad shape. Anyway, mileage, if you guess 229,205 miles, well, you'd be right. 229,205. Airbag light is on, TPMS light is on, and that's it. That's it. It's got gas. It runs smooth. Goes right into gear, backward, forwards. Straighten that steering wheel up. You know, a few creaks here and there, but she's old. I creak too. Yeah, it's not, you know, it's not too bad. Got the books. It's still, what about air conditioning? Surely the AC doesn't still work. Oh wow, that's that came on pretty quick. What are these? This is your miles per gallon, this is your clock, and then this is your external temperature, and the AC works. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 230,000 miles air conditioning works. You gotta love Toyota, man. The important window works. Yep, less important window. Are you kidding me? I would love to try the top, but I am not going to. I don't want to be responsible for the top getting stuck. You got some cup holders, what's left of them. we'll just in the door that doesn't really work. You got a little cubby hole with a power port back there, or do they call them power points now? Cruise control down here, audio display. You've got your cruise, you've got your windshield wipers that work, and of course headlights, fog lights, mirrors, roof, all windows down and up. This is not bad. It's rough, but I'm telling you, if you need a car, man, this could be it. Give it a little rev. Let's turn that air conditioning off. It sounds good. I'm really surprised. I shouldn't be. That's that Toyota quality right there, man. But yeah, not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that she runs so good. No smoke. Cracked tail light right here. In fact, it's not cracked. It's actually broken. So you'll need to replace that. It's got water in it already. Paint peeling or clear coat peeling on the spoiler there, but I mean overall not bad at all. The interior does not smell like it's been wet, and we just had torrential rainfall out here. So I'm telling you, I think this is a good one. I am truly surprised because the interior is pretty rough. It's a little rough under the hood as well. You throw some valve cover gaskets on it though, I'll bet that would take care of all the oil that's leaking there. You can smell it burning. You can definitely smell it burning. Golly, man. Okay, well, there you go. What do you guys think? You need one of these. If you need this car in your life, well, right here is where you can get it. Copart, and there's the lot number. Check it out for yourself. Now, here's one for you guys. I know it's not the most desirable BMW, but it's a 2013 BMW 328, and I think it's pretty nice. I like it. And yes, I like the dark blue with the gold wheels. I don't know if those are spray painted or powder coated, but I think it looks pretty damn nice. Now, the car's got some damage, obviously. It's got a little bit of a ding back here on the bumper. It's got a fart can muffler, and I'm going to consider that damage. I am. It's damage. And then over here, this is where the damage is. In the dog leg, right here, it's been hit pretty good. Could you get somebody to PDR that out? I don't know, man. That's pretty bad. Honestly, that's pretty rough. Door, easy replacement. Door, easy replacement. And that's it. 2 doors, and you got a little bit of work to that quarter panel back there in the dog leg section. I'd be willing to bet that there's probably no serious damage to the B-pillar. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Let's take a quick peek down here at the hinge. This is where you'd probably see it. This was the center of the impact. I don't really see anything right here. You see where it folds in, but I think that's built into it. I think it's supposed to be that way. So to know for sure, we're going to look at the other one. You follow this up here, I don't see any creases. I don't see any damage at all. So I'm betting, keep your eye on that. Let's walk over to the other side, take a look. I'd drive this one as is. I wouldn't even care about fixing the doors. I don't care. They work. Who cares? The doors work. You don't have to fix them. Open this door. Let's take a look. Yeah, bingo. Bingo. See that? It's built into it right there. That's the way it's supposed to be. So that B-pillar should be fine. Yeah, so a couple of doors. No big deal. And I love the interior color of this too. I hadn't even seen it yet. But take a look at it. Is that like a peanut butter? It's a beautiful color. It's got the sunroof. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you can tell, this car is clean, like inside and out. This was somebody's baby. They loved this car. It smells great. I'm not used to that, but it smells really good in there. Dark tinted windows. The windshield is tinted beyond the legal limits. I think they cut them off about up here, but they got it tinted pretty far down. Oh, does it have power? No. Nope, of course not. This isn't too bad, guys. This isn't too bad at all. It's just a little 328. And I mean, that makes it kind of less desirable. Everybody wants the 335, and I don't blame them. I had a 335, and I'm here to tell you, man, wow, you want to talk about a little rocket. The 335 is no joke, but I'd take this 328. I would. I really would. A little bitty 4-cylinder, twin power turbo. Looks like it'd be a little easier to work on. Probably not. It's BMW. They're never easy to work on, but has it got coolant? No. No, it's got no coolant. That's another BMW thing is never having coolant and leaking tons of oil. They say if they're not leaking oil, then they're out of oil. So keep your eyes open for oil spots. If it stops leaking, you better check your oil because you're probably out. Let's throw a jump pack on this thing real quick. Let's hear that fart can run. All right, take a look at those lights. Those are going to be aftermarkets, but I like them. Those look really nice. Definitely like that. I already know with the fart can, it's, you know, it's going to sound ridiculous. And maybe the fart can would be okay if it was a stick shift, but it's not. 137,000 miles. And there you go. BMW. Completely dead. Let's try this again. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, look, it's puking. Wow, all over the ground. It's got water all up in it. Huh, okay. Oh, man. Well, that's something. That's something. A bunch of stuff in the trunk. We're not gonna mess with any of that. You know, if you put a muffler back on it, I think it sounded a whole lot better. Let's see what we got going on the dash here. Nothing at all. 137,000 miles on the odometer, and that's it. Door open. We try the air conditioning, and let's turn it. It's already on auto, so let's turn it on again. We'll let it do its thing. Hopefully the AC pops on. Steering feels good. I'm thinking about buying this car. I don't care for the muffler. I can take care of that. The doors, I don't even know if I'd bother fixing them, guys. I really don't. Uh-oh, charging malfunction. Well, that's a new light that just came on. Battery is not charging. Stop carefully and consult nearest service center. Oh boy, sport mode. There you go. We'll just hit OK. Oh, it sounds so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, it's charging. Wait, no, it's not. It was charging. No, it's not. It's absolutely not charging. As far as air conditioning goes, it works. I can feel it. It's not on very high, but it works. Let's see if it goes into gear. Forward, yes. Backward, do we have a backup cam? We've got a 360 camera. Wow. Works. And let's try out the windows. Important window, a little slow, but it works. Less important window, works. Unfortunately, it's not charging. I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's turn those automatic headlights off. This is not too bad, guys. I'm interested in this one. God, that's so bad. Why? Just why? It's not complaining about the charging anymore. The light went out. Hold on, let me close this door. There it goes, charging malfunction. Okay, well. Let's take a look at the booster pack and see what it says. Oh, we got smoke. Valve cover gasket's leaking like crazy, man. She's smoking pretty good, wow. Yeah. Voltage 10, if we turn this off, it's gonna die. Yeah, so. Definitely not charging. So could be a problem with the alternator. Could be a battery that is just so bad that it's dragging down the charging system, but I'm gonna bet probably a bad alternator. Well, that changes things a little bit, guys. I didn't mind the body damage. I could deal with that, but then having to actually work on it, valve cover gaskets and alternator, God, I can't do that. I'm kidding. I'll keep this on my list. I'll think about it a little bit, but oh, and then that godforsaken muffler on the back as well, and the fact that it's got like no coolant in it, and it's spitting liquid out of the exhaust. Could it have a head gasket problem? I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think this one is probably better to avoid. But I'll keep it on the list. If it goes cheap, well, why not? How about we look at some cheap luxury? A 2006 Cadillac STS with a 3.6 liter V6. Now, I'd prefer the North Star. The North Star has its issues, believe me, and so does the 3.6 liter. They both have their own issues. The 3.6 is notorious for timing chain problems. The 4.6 liter is notorious, well, you guys know, for stretched head bolts, pulled head bolts, head gaskets blowing. Generally just a bad situation. But I think somewhere in 2006, they fixed that issue, or maybe it was 2009. This particular example has quite a bit of hail damage. But again, we're talking about cheap luxury here, and Cadillac is luxury. It's got some damage over here to this side as well. Take a look at this fender. Did it get into the door? It did not, so it needs a fender. Looks like they brushed up against one of those parking poles in a parking lot somewhere or something. So easy enough. This is a common color. It shouldn't be too difficult to find a fender. It's not hard to change a fender. Do we have any damage to the wheel because the tire is flat? Looks like tire still got some air. I think the wheel's fine. So it looks like you need a fender. And hail damage. I mean, you know, if I'm looking at something cheap like this, this auction actually ends in 5 hours on this particular car. Hood struts don't stay up either. Guarantee the battery's bad or dead. So we'll probably have to get the booster pack out. But on a cheap car like this, $325 is what this is going for right now. Like this thing is literally going up for sale in 5 hours for $325. It's listed as a non-runner. I don't know. Maybe it runs, maybe it doesn't. But for $325, oh, somebody, wait a minute. I smell gasoline. What's going on under here? What is this? Oh, no. Oh, wow. Yep. Well, that's why I smell gas. So somebody cut, instead of dropping the fuel tank, they cut this. Oh, they just chopped this up, man. This is really bad. I mean, you can see daylight from under the car. That is not sealed at all. They tried to weld the metal back on, and in the process, they melted the fuel tank. How they didn't blow this thing up or burn it to the ground, I don't know. So they obviously cut into the fuel tank, and they patched it up with some epoxy, and then it looks like they tried to weld this back together and burnt a hole in the gas tank. So it says it doesn't run. I'm kind of thinking it probably doesn't run. I'm also thinking, as much as I wanted to bid on this, I saw the price for $325 and I thought, man, I put a fender on it, we're good to go. No, not so fast. That I don't even know, man. I don't even know. You could have just dropped the tank. I mean, I know dropping the tank can be a pain, but really, you hacked up the whole inside of this car. You've compromised the integrity of it. I don't think I even want to try to start this one, guys. Dang. Yeah, you know, I probably better not start this one. The fact that it smells like fuel, you can clearly see that they cut up the tank, they burned and melted the tank. This is probably one that, even though I'd really love to show it to you, start it up. This is a perfect example, though. I mean, it's not time wasted on this car, because it's a perfect example of why you need to come out here and look at stuff for yourself. I get it. Not everybody can do that, but I'm telling you, man, if you can imagine buying this car and find out the whole inside is hacked up, the fuel tank is melted, you wouldn't be happy. Again, for $325, it's basically scrap value, right? You got catalytic converters and other components you could probably sell, make some money on. So I don't think it's a bad deal. I just think it's like a car that you're going to put back on the road. It's probably not the one, guys. Now, can I just take a minute? Don't worry, I'm not interested in this car, but I just want to take a second to appreciate the color of this Dodge Charger, man. I think they call this Destroyer Gray. Damn, that looks good, man. My Jeep was that color. I bought a brand new Jeep Wrangler, and I got it in Destroyer Gray, and I just loved the color. It's so wet looking. I mean, I think it's a damn good looking color. Obviously, it took a light crunch in the back. It didn't even look that bad. Oh, well, you know, beat that out with a hammer. I'm kidding. Still, though, man, and I know this is the V6, so it's not going to be a very popular one. Oh, it's brand new. It's got 1,400 miles on the odometer. Oh, I bet this person was pissed. Houndstooth interior. Really? 1,400 miles, no joke. Wow. That sucks. That sucks. Somebody bought themselves a brand new Charger, man. They were probably really proud of this car. I would be. I would be. Hell, it's a brand new car. This looks like a relatively easy fix, though. I mean, this is a brand new car. 1,474 miles on the odometer. It's got that brand new car smell. One of the greatest smells in the world, with a couple of exceptions. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we got sitting out here. Pontiac, no. That Lexus, the whole back end is smashed. I already looked at it. Let's continue. Let's go down this way and see if we can find anything. Ooh, no, we're gonna pass on that as well. We're gonna get over to the next aisle, guys. Give me just a minute. We'll come back and see what's over here. Now, I know this has got a little bit of damage, but I want to look at it anyway. 2017 Mercedes-Benz GLE 400, I think is what it is. Let's take a quick look. It is a GLE 400, 2019, I'm sorry. Not a 2017. They're probably exactly the same, identical. Let's just take a quick walk around it. I saw a little damage to the front. Hopefully it's not completely smashed on the... Oh. Well, guess what? We're not going to look at this one. Okay, so I'm coming from this direction, right? Like, I'm walking this way. So I'm walking up and I see this, and look at it from where I'm standing. All I saw was there's a little bit of damage down here on the bumper. I saw this hanging off and I thought, all right, she's probably hitting the front a little bit. No big deal. Yeah, this will get you, man. You better make sure you look at all the pictures, guys, because if you just start bidding on this thing, looking at it from this angle, whoo, man, we're not going to spend much time on this one. Just take a quick peek at the interior. Oh, it's even got power. No way. Oh, it was, yeah. Well, it probably wasn't flooded, but it is now. Oh, yep. Yummy. Lots of torrential rainfall, and obviously that door doesn't close. So, all right, we ain't gonna be looking at that one. Let me get back to walking, see what else I can find. Well, I found another BMW 328. This one, I think this one might be a little bit nicer. 07 328, silver, factory wheels, factory headlights. Looks like it still has factory exhaust. You know, is it anything to write home about? Probably not, but it's a clean car. It's got good tires, and guess what? The tires even match. Nice tinted windows. You got the sunroof. There's something about this silver color, man. A lot of people don't like the BMW silver. I love it. I think it's just a beautiful color. Now, why this one's here, I have no idea. We're going to take a look at it, though. Let's take a peek at the interior. This is nice. Sniff. Oh, it smells good. I mean, it's air freshener for sure. It still smells good. It looks good. It smells good. I want this one. It's got power too? Really? Look at the seats. This thing is almost immaculate. Door panels in great shape. This thing can't have many miles on it. If it does, somebody babied this thing. Here's your key. It comes with 2 keys. 2 keys? It never happens. Start it up. Ooh, misfire. Uh-oh. Yep, check engine light, misfire. 155,000 miles on the odometer. She got some miles on her. Wow. Does it have the... No, it's got the flashlight though. Check that out, guys. Does it still work? No. Dang. How cool is that it's still got the flashlight. I don't even remember which direction that goes. There we go, just like that. It's supposed to charge it, but looks like the faceplate to the radio is missing. Let's see if the engine clears up if I give it a little rev. No. However, on a positive note, I don't hear any rattling or clanking from under the hood. So, you know, there's a possibility that it could just need a tune-up. Important window, yes. No express up on this one. Let's check the less important window. It works as well. You got a sunroof, steering, feels good. This car, it's in really good shape, guys. Aside from whatever's going on under the hood anyway, it's in pretty good shape. OBD port, somebody's been messing around, trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Even a cup holder in there, how nice. Heated seats, let's put it in gear. I can't go far. Forward, brakes feel great. Backwards, brakes are very touchy, very, very touchy. Air conditioning is a no-go, which, you know, honestly, actually, hold on. No. There it is. AC just got cold. It's just very slow. Very slow. Yeah. We've got cold air, guys. All we gotta do is figure out why it's misfiring. Could it be a spark plug? Could it be a coil? Look how clean this thing is. Are you kidding me? Spare tire? No. Somebody used to have an amp and stuff in here though. Oh, and there's a, what is that? I don't know. Somebody had a sub and amps and everything in here too. They took those before they got rid of it. Makes me think maybe there's something really wrong with this. You know, like it's possible. There could be something very wrong with this one. Let's pop the hood, take a look here. Oh, it's the 6-cylinder, right? Is this a 6-cylinder? Okay. Hold on, guys. Let's take a closer look under here. 1 runner, 2 runner, 3 runner, 4 runner, 5 runner, 6 runners. Yeah, she is a straight 6. So I've worked on these before. They're not that bad. Ugh. Stinks to high heaven under here. There's no leaks. Oh, it smells like rotten eggs. It smells like a bad catalytic converter. That's what that smells like. It smells just like rotten eggs. So if you're wondering how you work on this, it is kind of a pain, but it's not the worst. You got to take all of this off back here, and you'll get access to everything under here. All of this comes off. Every bit of it comes off, and you get access under here. And you pull this beauty cover off. You got all your coils and everything under there as well. It's not that big of a deal, assuming that it's something simple like a spark plug or coil. It does take a little extra work to get to the spark plugs and everything on one of these. But at the end of the day, not that bad. It's just not that bad. Oh, yeah, that AC is nice and cold, man. And it smells great in here. It's almost too clean, you know what I mean? The dashboard, look at the shine on it. It smells good, it looks good. Lost type says mechanical. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Signals seem to work. Yeah. And what about the wipers? They work. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think I'm gonna pull this up and just get an idea of how much it's going for. Obvious. Oh, what does that smell? That smells really, really bad. Overall, though, guys, it looks like a nice car. It's something I'd be interested in, but it's going to have to go for cheap because obviously it's got something wrong with it. So the buy it now on this is $1,300. Buy it now. It ends in like 21 hours. It's got no bids. Nobody has bid on this car. This car doesn't even have a dent in it, guys. Like no dent, no ding, no hail damage. Tires have excellent tread. They all match. The window tint is pristine. I mean, I know it's just a 328, but I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever seen one that looks this good. Like this thing, especially with 155,000 miles on the odometer. This thing is clean. I just noticed this out of the exhaust pipe. We got a little moisture. Yeah, there's some moisture in there. That could be a sign of a head gasket. $1,300. What are the chances that it's going to be something as simple as a spark plug or a coil? I've got it on my watch list. We'll see what happens. By the way, you just got passed by a girl if you see this car going down the road. Yep, Ford Mustang V6, and apparently This car is a real speed demon. Well, at least somebody thought so anyway. I mean, I'm not going to lie, the little 6-cylinder of these is no slouch. Things push like, what is it, 300 horsepower? Something like that. What are they, they're 4 something liters. I can't remember. This is a, we got a guy coming in behind us. This is a 2014 Ford Mustang. Let me get out of this guy's way real quick. Grab my bag, make sure we're not in anybody's way here. He's going to get that out of here. But anyway, we're not going to take a look at this Mustang. I just thought it was funny that it said you've been passed by a girl, and it's a V6. All right, I think we got out of his way. He's gone now. Look what I found, a little Jeep Renegade. What do you... Do me a favor, comment below. What do you think of these little Jeep Renegades? I'll tell you my opinion, and I hope it doesn't piss anybody off. But I mean, if it does, then ouch, golly, wow. If it does, it does. I think these things are. I think they're hideous. I do. I think these things are absolutely hideous. At least it's a 4x4 though. It says it's a sport. I don't get it exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, well, this one's particularly ugly because it's smashed in the front. Another one, you didn't see it. I didn't see it. I would have not seen this coming, guys. The whole front end of this thing, the whole side, I should say, is just completely obliterated. Yeah, I don't like them. I'm sure there's people out there just love these things, but I look at this, I'm like, that thing is just, that is ugly. That is really, really ugly. All right, you know what they say, though, in the car business? They say there's a seat for every behind, is what they say. All right, let's continue, see what else we can find. Challenger, Biohazard, we'll skip that. The Chrysler 300, we've seen this one. Still here, man. Still here. Hail damage all over the place. It's still sitting here. Another Camaro, not an SS. Not interested. Little Mazda 6, though. Okay, I like these. I've only had one of them, but I really liked it. And mine was black, and it was just a damn good car. It really was. The thing had so many problems though, like it was leaking oil under the hood. I mean, it smelled like oil was burning all the time. But that car, you couldn't kill it. Honest to God, you couldn't kill it. I'm just gonna take a quick peek at this one. I'm gonna sit my bag down here real quick. It's got a busted headlight that somebody put tape over. I don't know if that's the best idea considering heat and all of that stuff, but you know, whatever. It needs a headlight. It's got a busted windshield, really busted windshield. It's got tinted windows, decent tires. It's got scrapes and scuffs all over. I mean, you can tell this is rough. This is rough, but I mean, if you need a beater with a heater, I'm telling you guys, Mazda 6 is your car. I know you guys don't see me buying a lot of Mazdas, but I had just the greatest experience with my Mazda 6, and this one's a manual transmission too, which is even better. Wow. The only question I have is, this is a V6? It should be. That's what mine was. Where's the hood release? Hell, I'd take this on. Absolutely. I mean, if it goes cheap. Obviously, it got in a little fender bender. You know, damaged the hood, it broke the headlight, broke the grille. All I would be concerned about is replacing that headlight assembly. And that's it. I wouldn't worry about anything else. Who cares? 913 at 132,000 miles. Someone did the front brakes, the rear brakes, the thermostat, and the coolant. So it's had a little work. Mine was a V6. This is your dual overhead cam, variable valve timing, 4-banger, which is fine. Little 4-cylinder, manual transmission. Should be super easy to work on, easy to maintain, cheap to maintain. Not bad. My only question is it going to fire up? Oh, this is one I'd buy in a heartbeat. These are just great cars, guys. All right, let's put the key in and see what it does. It smells a little funky in here. Yeah, it smells. Ugh. Uh-oh. Dead as a doornail. What do we got going on here? What is this? Uh-oh. Hey. Stay. Whew. You know what? This car is kind of a hoopty, guys. I ain't gonna. Oh, man, it's sticky. Ugh. 5-speed, not a 6. You know what? I think I'm gonna pass on this. Oh wow, I didn't even see this. The headliner's held up with staples and thumbtacks. Yeah, guys, this is a hoopty. Okay, I mean, it could still be a great little beater with a heater, but this is not something I'm interested in. This is hard for me to believe, but I'm actually sweating. It's warm out here today, man. It was just a couple days ago. Everything out here was covered in ice and snow. And now it's all just slushy and wet and humid, but very, very warm. I'm not complaining, man. I'll take it. First time I've been able to go out without my jacket in a long time. I hope it stays like this. With that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.